Now, granted, it wasn't the greatest dunk contest. The point is, he was in the dunk contest.
And it was his rookie year.
It was his rookie year. He won it.
Yep.
But he entered the dunk contest.
Yep.
He won the dunk contest. So, not throwing any shade, but, LeBron.
Oh Kiddan! Yo, what up, people? Hello, namaste, kamcho, assalamu alaikum, and sat shri akal. What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Oh Kiddan podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, share, all of that on all social media platforms at Oh Kiddan. What up? We're back.
Back again.
Yep.
Hey, Tej Pops.
Yep.
Back in the building.
Yep.
Another episode. But this episode is going to be special, man. I feel like this is a special episode.
Yeah, it's special.
But before we start, we got to start off with our special handshake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
My man, what's good? Good?
Yep.
How's life? Life's good?
Yeah, life is good.
All right, man. I love it. I love hearing that. I see we the hoodie boys today.
Yep, the hoodie boys.
The hoodie boys. I like it. I like it. All right, sir. What's going on today?
So today,
what's on the menu?
So this episode is gonna come out one day after Kobe Bryant was drafted.
Okay.
One day after Kobe.
So the draft day one day after the draft day of Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Who was drafted when?
June 21st, I believe.
June 21st, 1996.
96.
Right? Regarded as one of the greatest draft classes
Ever.
Right? Ever. I believe there's about 3 or 4 draft classes which are regarded as the greatest, and this is one of them.
Yes.
Right? It was with him, AI, Allen Iverson.
Yep.
Man right there, right?
Yes.
Allen Iverson.
There's
I believe
Steve Nash.
Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Terry Kittles. So it was a healthy group of guys who came in and made some noise.
Yes, and Kobe came in from high school.
Right, but Tim Duncan was also in this class, I believe.
No.
No, he wasn't?
I don't think
I could be wrong.
He wasn't.
Oh, I think he may be KG.
No, definitely not.
Maybe he was KG.
Not Timmy.
Okay, I could be wrong. My bad. Either way, it was a class full of stars,
Yes.
future stars, a lot of talent, and a lot of future battles waiting to happen.
Yes.
Yes, right? And we may be going through some of those today, right?
Yes.
All right, so what exactly are we doing today?
So
I see you got like a chess set out here.
yes.
We got some, we got a little bit of some juice.
Yep.
I got me a mocktail is what I've been told that this is called.
Yep.
A mixture of a few different juices together.
Yes.
So I got me a mocktail. You got yourself some mango nectar.
Yep.
We got some a little sweet tooth in case you want to get a little sugar rush.
Yep.
What's up with the chess set?
You got the chess set because Kobe, when he was playing in the NBA, even after when he used to do film studying, he was playing chess while everybody else was playing checkers.
Ooh, I see what we're doing. I see where we're going. Oh, look at you. A little symbolism. I like that. Smart man. Okay. Then you know what? This is for sure Kobe.
Yep.
Right? Man was playing chess when everybody else was playing checkers.
Yep.
So, all right. I like that. That's dope. Got the book?
Yep, we got the book.
This is his book.
Yep.
Right? The book that he himself put together.
Kobe Bryant, the Mamba Mentality.
The Mamba Mentality. Listen, if you have read this book, you already know what this book is about. If you have not read this book, you need to pause the episode. You need to go on Amazon.com or whatever else. Google is Googleable.
Yep.
Wherever. It's Amazonable. That's a new word.
Amazonable.
Whatever it is, you need to go on there, look for the book called The Mamba Mentality, How I Play, right? And it looks like this.
Yep.
And you need to buy this book. You need to purchase a book. Read this book.
Yep.
Because we're about to go through this book.
Yep.
This book is probably a Hooper's Bible.
Yep.
Right? It's got everything you need to know. Like he said, the Mamba Mentality, How I Play.
Yes.
And we all respect Kobe for the way he played.
Yep.
Right? All right, awesome. So what are we doing with the book though?
So we're gonna pick some pages.
Okay.
We're gonna
which we have tabbed, right?
Yeah,
we've tabbed a bunch of pages on here.
So we go start to finish
Okay.
from the ones we've tabbed.
Okay.
We
try to cover as many as we can. Hopefully we cover all of them.
So we look at the page.
Now these are pages that resonate with us, right? That really hit close to us.
Yeah, we're gonna read the title.
Okay.
And then you're gonna show them the picture.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk about the page.
Okay. Awesome. Cool.
That's all we're doing.
That's what we're doing?
Yep.
All right, awesome. So we're giving a sneak peek into the book.
Yep.
Right? This is like almost like a review of the book, but a sneak peek with pages that really hit close to home with us.
Yep.
Right? Awesome. Cool. Because I can tell you right now, right? You're a hooper.
Yep.
I'm a coach and a hooper. So there's gonna be the coach's side of me coming out, the hooper side of me coming out. You got the hooper side of you, the trainer side, the training side of you coming out, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have fun with this. I feel like it's gonna be a fun conversation.
Yep.
So let's get into it. So let's start off. And you know what? Before we start off, I want to just come up and open the book. The first page of this book. We didn't tab it.
Yep.
But it's the first page.
Yeah.
And if you go back into our history of episodes, I believe episode 8, where we talked about, a wish list of the dunk contest wish list.
If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
Yes, sir. Go watch it because we talked about this. And there are certain people, when you're at this level, at this, at this caliber of your career, when you are considered a top GOAT, whatever, or a top whatever, you're in that Mount Rushmore list.
Yep.
There are certain things that you have, the part of your journey that you checked off on along the way. And correct me if I'm wrong here. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, who right here, first page, as soon as you open the book, is the dunk contest.
Yes.
This is his dunk contest.
It was the rookie year.
Now, granted, it wasn't the greatest dunk contest. The point is, he was in the dunk contest.
And it was his rookie year.
It was his rookie year. He won it.
Yep.
But he entered the dunk contest.
Yep.
He won the dunk contest. So, not throwing any shade, but, LeBron should have been in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Next. All right. So now, let's go back to the book. Our first tab is, it's funny, I use the word, it's the Hooper's Bible.
Yeah.
Right? It's the Hooper's Bible. And this page, the title is, I Did Biblical Workouts. And the page looks like this. So bear with me.
Yep.
This is Kobe working out. I did biblical workouts.
It's not like he's lifting some light weights too.
Oh no, that's 75 pounds
75
right there on one
pounds.
arm.
I know.
On one arm. So that's $150. That's 150. What? Raise, like what? It's a bench press basically ish type, right? With raises he's doing. So he said, and here it says, I started lifting weights at 17 when I got to the NBA.
Yep.
But you got to get your body stronger, right? Now you're in a league with the big boys.
Yep.
With the men. You're not with the boys anymore. You're with the men.
Yep.
And some of these men have put in a lot of work. So by the time you hit the league, some of these men have been in the league for a while.
Yep.
And they have transformed their bodies and they are strong. So when you hit that paint, and nowadays they don't play defense like that, but when you hit that paint, you still get hit, right? If you get hit, can you still fight through?
Yep.
And a lot of that comes with strength. And one person who immediately comes to mind, two people come to mind, actually many people come to mind. LeBron, Mike, Steph, KD. Well, I don't know about KD.
Oh, not weights. Not weights.
But guys who transform their body to get stronger so they can perform better.
Yep.
Guys who have truly, Dwight Howard, guys who have really transformed their bodies to become stronger. The stronger you become, now you have more strength to fight through those screens, to not get pushed off of your spot. Even if you get the foul, you can get the and one now because you can still get the shot off, right? You won't get pushed around, bumped around, and time tested. Lifting weights has been on since the beginning of I don't know how long.
Yep.
Right? It's older than me.
Yep.
So lifting weights is important, and he said, I did biblical workouts.
Yep.
Got to work your body out. You got to get stronger. If you don't get stronger, you're going to be You're limiting only yourself as a player. And that's something I immediately felt when I started lifting weights, that I was moving faster, jumping higher. My shot was more accurate. I was more confident now. Even through and ones, I was finishing when I would drive and get fouled, I was able to finish. So even to the point where people started noticing, you weren't doing this last summer. Well, what have you been doing in the off season?
Yep.
So
It's not really season though.
well, for us, like, guys who just hoop regularly, when you see us technically when it's snowing outside, we're not out there.
Yep.
So they were like, yo, what have you been doing? I've been hitting the weights hard.
Yep.
So which is what, eventually what will get you to that point as you get older. Awesome. And it's funny because on the following flip page of it, he's further working out.
Yep.
And it says, my midnight workouts have become a thing of legend. And in his own handwriting here says, starting early helped me balance basketball and life, which talks about time management. So you got to do all these things with discipline to become a Kobe Bryant type of esque player with that level of success.
Yep.
So that's anything you want to add to that? Or
Nah.
All right, I got it.
I haven't really experienced it yet.
Right, because you're not lifting weights yet. So,
yeah.
All right, cool. All right, the next one. This is for you, sir, I believe. Here's the page. Here is the...
Yes.
You want to read the title?
Film study is all about detail. I didn't train only my body, I trained my mind too.
Oh, man. So, what do we talk about? Basketball is played 90%?
Above your shoulders.
Above your shoulders.
Yep.
So, go ahead.
Like film study. I also film study. Sometimes I watch games and I watch Luca sometimes. He's like the main guy I watch.
Okay.
I watch Luca. I really see how he does his moves.
Okay.
And I really try to go into detail and I try to perfect it just like he does. So that's how I film study.
Okay. So
and I think that really helps. Really helps.
Okay. Wow.
Like even when you're playing the opponent, the other team, like if you film study before the game what they have done in their previous game, you'll have a better understanding of what to do.
Look at you. You sound like a old wise guy. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That is, those are facts, right?
Yep.
Film study is it.
Yep.
So, next one.
Oh yeah,
Next
this one.
The next one title is, I could run all day long.
Yep.
And here is Kobe in practice running. Conditioning, right? Because running, conditioning is like suicides, 17s.
Yep.
Listen, no one likes them. No one likes them. No one enjoys them.
All you want to do is just go hoop.
You just want to go hoop, right? But you now know firsthand the importance of conditioning because our team, every time I've coached, right? Our team is known for what?
Our running,
conditioning, which is apparent in the fourth quarter, especially after the half. And usually in the middle of the third or end of the third into the fourth, what happens?
Kids are tired.
When every other team is now losing energy, falling apart, what are we doing?
I don't know how to explain it.
You know how to explain it? We are, our battery is still at full charge, or at least at 70% charge, 80% charge. Whereas a lot of the other kids, their battery's at 20%, just like, sometimes the phone dies or there's low battery and then you're like, oh, is it still recording?
Yeah.
Right? You don't know. But a lot of those kids, that's the reason, because they don't condition.
Yep.
And what do I always tell the kids? It doesn't matter how much talent you have. It does not matter.
Yep.
Because if you can't outlast your opponent and your opponent outlasts you, your talent means nothing. Goes out the window.
Yep.
Because you fell apart. You're the Duracell. It's not the Duracell battery, right? The bunny's not going.
Yep.
You died. You fell apart. You slowed down. He's going full speed. Now you can't play defense. You're too tired to come play offense.
Yep.
What good are you out there? Now, as a coach, I'm like, all right, let me sub you. But what are we do? We all trying to get minutes. You know how many stats you get on the bench?
0.
Right. Yeah. But not those binoculars, not the vision binoculars. 0. Right.
Yep.
You get 0 stats on the bench.
Yep.
And the year that Kobe scored, what was it, 81?
81.
He himself said, that was the year I was the most best conditioned that year. I could run. And you could see it. It's not easy to drop 81 points.
Yep.
The conditioning has to be like top tier.
Yep.
To be able to last in an NBA game 4 quarters to do that. So, all right. Next?
Yep.
All right. Anything you want to add to that or?
Nah, I'm good.
You're good. All right.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine? You're fine? Okay. Here's another one.
Oh, yes.
There's another one. Classic image.
Classic.
Classic.
As in soccer, they say El Clásico.
El Clásico. this title.
I asked a ton of questions.
I asked a ton of questions.
And it's a picture of him and MJ.
In the All-Star game.
Yep. And I think it was MJ's last.
I believe so. Now, what does this picture mean to you?
This picture means a lot.
How so?
I mean,
you don't know.
I mean, it's just like Kobe.
I asked a ton of questions.
Kobe grew up being like mostly a Magic fan. Magic Johnson. But not the Orlando Magic. Definitely not.
Right. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Lakers, right. Prime. Showtime Lakers, right.
He used to be his fan, but then he gravitated towards MJ because MJ was same height. He was a shooting guard. So he gravitated towards MJ.
Okay.
And now this is the last All-Star game MJ's ever playing in. Now Kobe is fine. He's talking with him. He has talked with him before, but this is like a special moment.
It is.
Last All-Star game.
It is because he said I asked a lot of questions.
Yep.
Right. And if you go into the fine detail, it says I was curious. I wanted to improve, learn, and fill my head with the history of the game. Right.
Yep.
So he and Michael actually, after Kobe unfortunately passed away, right? Rest in peace. Michael, when he came and spoke after that, right? At the Staples Center.
Kobe's Hall of Fame?
No, before that.
Oh, before?
Eulogy, I believe, at the Staples Center when everybody came and kind of spoke.
Oh, yeah.
And Michael spoke there, and when Michael was crying, Michael said that he would call me and message me at all odd hours of the night, asking questions.
Yes.
The great ones are never scared to ask questions and learn things that they don't know and they're trying to correct or improve or build upon.
Yep.
You're never too big to learn.
Yes.
You're never too old to learn. You're never too successful to learn. If you keep your mind open, you will continue to learn and grow, right? Growth stops when you stop learning. And this is a prime example of Kobe. At this stage of his career, he was super successful, right? He was. Oh yeah,
2003. He had 3 chips already.
Right. So he was never like. Here's it right here. This came right in front of me. Right in front of me. I said that. He goes, my approach always was that I'd rather risk embarrassment now than be embarrassed later when I won 0 titles. So it's always towards like building towards that ultimate goal.
Yep.
What do I not know now that I should correct, that I should learn sooner rather than later?
Yep. Right?
So he's trying to get that head start. It's like a sponge, but you're never too successful, never too great, never too big to learn.
Yep.
So this is a beautiful, beautiful page.
Yep.
So, all right, next. So now we are at
yeah.
Something I know a lot about, but I'll let you speak on it.
So playing through the pain.
Playing through the pain.
So I haven't experienced it that much yet.
You got that concussion once.
But I didn't play.
Right.
So,
they wouldn't let you play.
So I've never experienced it.
You haven't experienced.
I can't.
So you've been lucky, right? Where everybody has a little banged up finger here and there or whatever. You get banged up.
Yeah, I played with a jammed finger once.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. But like pain, I've twisted my ankle. Like anybody knows about an ankle twist.
Yes.
That's not a pleasant pain, especially when that ankle twist comes off of a jump.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. That's happened to you before?
Many times. I've had injuries where I've jumped up this way. I got pushed midair.
The midair push.
But I landed on my head.
Back or front?
Back on my head, but not like, I didn't break it. I wasn't able to break my fall. My head broke my fall, which could also mean why I'm so crazy sometimes. But I've had a lot of crazy injuries or people that would run into me and slam me in the eye and I'm bleeding and black eyes and it's crazy, right? But that's part of the game.
Like Kobe got that finger injury.
Right. He dislocated his fingers once and popped it back in, went in the game, right? Achilles tear. Went back in, finished his free throws. Hit both of them too.
Because they really needed them.
Correct. Because at the moment, right? So playing through pain is what I've experienced is like, I would twist my ankle bad sometimes. Take me a minute to get back up and I'm hobbling, but I know that we're trying to win this game. So I mentally have to block it out, block the pain out, right? Tap into that adrenaline.
Yep.
And go out there and get the job done, right? Job's not finished. Right? Job finished? No. What's there to be happy about? Job's not finished.
Yep.
But we what I've noticed is that when I go out and I play with that super intense, like laser focus, the hyper focus, because I'm blocking the pain out, I actually play a lot better. And at that point, it's like, yo, were you even hurt? What happened? Right?
Yeah.
But through that practice, I've learned how to block the pain out. You teach yourself. Like, what I've noticed is that some people, they get hurt and that's it. That's it for them.
Yep.
Right? Everyone's level of pain tolerance is different. But if you can tap into that, your pain tolerance level can go up, and you can tap into all right, I'm gonna block this out and we'll get the job done. Yeah, we're not playing for a chip, but clearly Kobe knew what was at stake. I'm the guy who needs to get it done. Let's go.
Yep.
Right? Tape me up. Whatever you gotta do to get me right. They got a medical staff, get me right. But I'm getting back out on this floor.
Yep.
You best believe that, right?
Yep.
So playing through pain.
All right.
Which means like stop whining and crying just because your little fingernail got clipped. All right, calm down. All right, next one.
I took the design of my Nikes very seriously.
Okay.
And
you want to add to this?
And the other title, an evolutionary revolution.
Yep. You want to say anything about this or no? You're not a. So here's what I want to say, right?
I mean, what I know about the shoes are that it's not about the like colorway and design and all that. It's about the like shoes cushion, like how your foot feels in that shoe.
Correct.
That's all.
Along with but then that was the initial, right? That's the fabric, right? That's the fundamentals.
Yeah.
Right? Is this shoe going to help me perform better?
Yeah.
Is it lighter enough? Is it light enough? Is it strong enough? Is it durable enough? Is it flexible enough for me to do what I need to get done?
Yep.
Right. And then after that, the colorways and all that design, whatever. But is the composition of the shoe the best possible thing it can be for my foot, for my performance?
Yep.
Right. Nowadays, like Kobe shoe is more of a fashion type of shoe.
Yeah.
Right. But a lot of guys wear them still when they play.
Yep.
A lot of guys wear them.
Two guys come to my mind when you say Kobe Bryant fan or like who idolizes him. Devin Booker.
Okay.
And Jason Tatum.
Right. And amongst many other guys.
Yeah.
Right. Kobe was their MJ.
A lot of guys, but like those are the main two I think of.
But Kobe was their MJ. Right. Like MJ was our MJ. Kobe was their MJ.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, no doubt. And thing with the shoes is that this is a great reflection of personality because he always strived to be the best.
Yep.
So he's always striving to create the best possible shoe.
Yep.
To perform at his ultimate best.
Yep.
That's what perfectionists try to do.
Yep.
So, and I love how he was very much into the details, hence his show Details.
Yep.
So, all right, awesome. Let's go to the next one.
Which one is this? Oh, okay. You want me to say all of the titles?
No, right here, the main one.
All right. I always aim to kill the opposition.
Always aimed to kill the opposition. This page right here. Him and LeBron at the Olympics. This is the Redeem Team.
Yep.
There's a whole documentary on this.
Yep.
Right? What does this mean to you?
This
Title, that image.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not into Olympics.
Okay.
So I don't know any of that.
Okay.
I don't even know the Dream Team. The only thing I know
catch you up on history.
The only thing I know is they won every game.
And
their team was sick.
Yes, their team was sick, especially with LeBron and Kobe on the same team, right? Amongst many other Hall of Fame future
MJ, Larry Bird, and Magic on the same team.
Correct. And they had Kobe, LeBron, D Wade, CP3, Russell Westbrook,
James Harden.
I don't know if James was on there.
And James was he? Yeah.
Dwight Howard, right? Chris Bosh, like they had a sick team. However, Kobe, when he came onto that team, he changed the dynamic of the whole team, right? His presence changed that whole team.
Yep.
Because he came in with that same mentality.
Yep.
I'm not here to mess around. Like y'all mess around.
Yeah.
Right. When there's in the documentary, you can see they're talking about it. Like they're all coming back late night from like partying, and when they come back is when he's leaving to go to the gym.
Like that short about or that interview or speech, I forgot what it was. Chris Bosh. Remember that interview or short where he was saying that he was trying to wake up for breakfast in the morning, the like earliest.
Yeah.
But Kobe had already worked out.
Correct. And also like Carmelo Anthony talking about how like Kobe came in and the guys like started going to early morning workouts after they saw him doing it.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I wasn't about that. Like, he wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
Right. But again, after those guys learned from him, like LeBron, D-Wade, they started doing that, their careers got better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right? He set the blueprint.
Like after 2008, you saw how like great Braun was.
Yeah. Because they followed Kobe's blueprint.
Yep.
And that's the blueprint. So sacrifice that partying, put in that work, and the success will follow.
Yep.
Right? Like what I always say is success follows the grind.
Yep.
Simple as that. Awesome. All right, let's go to the next page.
Oh, my favorite page out of the whole thing. The whole thing. Yes. The whole thing. Or except maybe one. But the whole thing.
I mean, this they say a picture's worth 1,000 words?
Yep.
Picture's worth 1,000 words.
This is a teaching moment.
A teaching moment of Michael, an early Kobe. Kobe's wearing Adidas here.
Yep.
At Adidas Kobe's.
Yep.
Versus Michael Jordan.
I think it was that
who was considered the GOAT at that point.
Yeah.
So, sir, what does this mean? Teaching moment.
So I think what he said in the book is that he got this picture a couple of years after. Does it say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that picture. And
he said, I actually saw this photo back in 98. So 2 years after.
Yep. So he got that photo and film studied it and noticed that he was off balance.
Correct.
MJ in the post was on balance. Kobe was leaning.
Yes.
And he noticed that if MJ had just like spun off of him, Kobe would have fell.
He would have been off balance and MJ would have been right by him. And Jordan would have blew by him. Easy money. So
that's just another example of Kobe's detail.
Right. So he said, when I saw this picture, I corrected my posture and balance.
Yep.
Right. And then he said, after that, it was a lot harder to operate against me in the post.
Yep.
Simple things like that. Film study, picture study, whatever you want to call it.
Picture study.
Whatever you want to call it. Right.
Yep.
It's
just study.
Correct. Growing and learning and just building upon that. So awesome. Next page. Ooh,
what about those ones?
Did I miss one?
Yeah, you missed the pink ones.
Oh, my bad.
And these ones.
Ooh, this one's close to you.
Yep,
this one hits close to you. Right?
Pressure.
We talked about this in that episode with the dunk contest early on about
episode 8.
Episode 8, yeah. Pressure.
Yep.
Sir, what does pressure mean? You had a couple of these moments.
Yeah. So pressure, like I've seen a lot of kids when it comes late game and they're pressured to make the last shot, they most of the time blow it, miss it.
Okay.
They Jimmy B brick it.
Jimmy B? No, Jimmy B gets buckets.
I know, but they brick
They're
it.
the opposite of Jimmy B.
Yeah, they're Jimmy B.
They're Jimmy Bricks.
Yeah.
Except he's Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they Jimmy brick it.
Okay.
So when I shot that shot, I didn't feel pressured.
So the shot you're talking about is the game winner you hit.
Yeah, winner.
With the time going down in overtime.
Yeah.
And you came and hit a game winner on an adult.
Yep.
In a student-teacher game.
Yeah. If you don't know what that is, you can know.
Go back and watch episode 8.
Yeah, go back and watch episode 8.
Yeah, so pressure in that sense.
Like I didn't feel too pressured. My focus was when I get the ball. When some kids get the ball, they get all pressured and sometimes they travel and like they get all pressured.
Right.
When I got that steal off that pass, I wasn't feeling no pressure.
Okay.
I just went and the only thing I was thinking about is which spot am I going to pull this up from? That was the only thing I was thinking about.
All right, man. All right. I see you.
And I wasn't trying to do too deep because my deep shot was off that game.
Right. So you adjust. Okay. Look at you picking your spots, picking and choosing your spots, right? That's what I say, man. Don't let me get to my spot. If I get to my spot, it's pretty much a wrap.
Yep.
Right? You might as well just start running the other way.
Yep.
So.
Wait, running the other way.
I mean, but yeah. No, that's seriously, that's what pressure is, right? Same thing with me. If doesn't matter where the score is, doesn't matter what we are. I don't feel the pressure. The pressure only comes when you're not prepared.
Yeah.
And if you prepare, then what's the pressure?
Yep.
That's how I look at it. That's how I teach it. That's how I coach it.
Yep.
We're here to coach you so you're prepared for that moment so you don't feel the pressure.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yep.
And I feel good knowing that our work is paying off with you not feeling the pressure.
All right, no, wait, there's another page.
There's another page. And also, some kids feel so pressured, they leave before the game begins. There's that version of it too. No, that was it. That's the next page.
No. There's one after.
After this?
Yeah. We didn't mark it, but yeah.
Okay. My bad. Yeah. My bad.
So this one is sometimes you have to put the team on your back.
Yes. Sometimes it's just, you got to just
So this is exactly what happened in the last game.
Yeah.
I hit the last 3 buckets, the last 6 points.
Yep.
And what I noticed though, why I shot those shots, like I could have reset it and kicked it to an open guy.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I shot those shots, the second shot, the like layup was like pass it.
Right.
But the first one and the last one I made in those 3 cut shots, those were like I had to carry the team because there were a lot of kids. I'd say almost all of the kids in the fourth quarter. They were just jacking up shots.
Right. Most kids want to catch, shoot. Everybody wants to shoot. Nobody wants to pass.
Yeah.
But smart basketball.
And I was passing.
And you were probably the only guy passing. The only time I saw a pass coming was when they got stuck or trapped.
Yeah.
Right. That's not basketball.
So then I'm just like, I'm not passing this ball because I know you're going to miss the shot. And
and I'm never getting it back.
Even if you're right in front of the hoop, you're for some reason going to James Harden it. Go out to the 3-point line and shoot a shot, and then brick it, and then
he doesn't brick.
And then they get the ball,
right?
And then our best teacher.
So you put the team
best
on
teacher
your back.
Scores.
You put the team on your back.
Yeah,
you know what you're saying. All right, awesome. Let's move a little faster though. Right, we're getting there. All right, next one. This one's footwork. Is about efficiency.
Yeah.
Right. The whole game begins with your feet.
Yep.
Even when we think shooting, technically starts at your feet.
Yep.
Your footwork is not correct. Your form is not correct. When I say form, the stance. It starts with your stance.
Yep.
Then it goes up to your form.
Yep.
So everything starts bottom up. From the ground up, where you're gonna pull that energy from.
Yep.
So footwork, you got it. If you want to be a good basketball player, gotta have good footwork.
Yep.
And then you build onto that, and you do pivots and posts and this and that, add things to it, right? So footwork, key. All right, next.
God gave us 2 hands.
God gave us 2 hands. What does that mean?
That means most players are righty. They only dribble with their right.
Mm-hmm.
And even when you're lefty, you only dribble with your left.
Right.
You're supposed to work on both hands. So Kobe said this in his Muse Cage Basketball Network channel, where he was using Kyrie as an example.
Yep.
If you can only go one way, you're half a player.
Correct. Whatever you can do with your right, you should be able to do with your left.
Yep.
Granted, you're not going to shoot a 3-point shot with your left hand if you're a righty.
But you should be able to dribble left.
You should be able to dribble, lay it up, floater, all that, pass, everything with your left hand if you're a right-handed player, and vice versa the other way, right? So, and I tell this to the kids all the time. Listen, if you can't go right, and if you can't go left, guess what that becomes for me? Easy defense.
Yep.
So all I'm going to do is push you left all game long.
Yep.
And thank you, right? Simple as that. And that works on adults too.
Yep.
All right, next.
KG never jawed with me.
KG, this page right here, never jawed with me.
And KG is Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett. This guy, man, he could trash talk.
He was a dog.
He was a trash talker, big time. Also another guy who came out of high school.
Yep.
Right, the year before.
And the year before, yeah.
Right, so what does that mean? KG never jawed with me.
Meaning he never trash talked.
Never tossed a coat, right?
Because there's some players that if you trash talk to them, like they turn it up.
Correct.
They turn it up.
And this is one guy you don't want turned up.
Yep.
Right? You don't want to turn Kobe up.
Yep.
You don't want to turn Kevin Garnett up.
Yep.
So they never trash talked to each other. They just went about and played their game because we're not looking for those problems, right?
Yep.
We just trying to come in here, get the win, and get out.
Yep.
And usually you're trash talking to a guy you know you can intimidate.
Yep.
So, all right, next.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this one's all about you, man. I'm gonna sit back and listen to you here.
All right, this one is Allen Iverson was small, but he was also incredible.
AI, the answer.
Yep.
Man on our wall.
Yep.
We got Kobe back there too.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So Allen Iverson, he was very small, the smallest MVP ever. 2001. And like even in his rookie year, like shook MJ, destroyed Kobe. The first time he ever played Kobe, like destroyed him. In 2001 MVP.
Yep.
And step over Ty Lue.
Yep.
And this man, his handle and his like aggressiveness, like attacking Shaq. Nobody wants to attack Shaq.
Right.
Not even players his size.
Correct.
And this small dude is attacking Shaq.
Correct.
Like, that's how great this man was.
Yep. Absolutely. Awesome. I'm not going to add anything to that. You pretty much covered it. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. We're almost near the end of the book.
Yeah.
So there's a chunk of the book where Kobe talks about specific players.
Oh, yeah.
And he talks about like their pros and cons and those players and his experiences with those players. So we kind of skipped over those.
Yeah.
Like he talks about Dwayne Wade.
LeBron James. Russell Westbrook.
Right. He talks about
CP3.
Tracy McGrady.
Yep.
Right? He talks about a lot of those players.
Paul Pierce.
Tim Duncan, Hakeem.
Paul Pierce. Vince Carter.
So, but we didn't get into the specifics of those. So when you read the book, when you get it, or if you have it, you already read it, you already know.
Because this is just a teaser.
Correct, because this is exactly. So here's a page which actually is very close to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a very integral part of the game that we try to teach the kids and even learn as adults as we continue on our basketball journeys, just to even when you're playing regular ball, right?
Yep.
So this is Kobe on the floor, and the title is Emotions are a major component of basketball.
Yes.
Right? So emotions are a major component of basketball. Kobe's on, and it hits close because your emotions will dictate how you approach that moment, how you approach that play, what you're going to do next.
Like even when you hear, like, I don't think this is really a part of that, or it might be, I don't know. But even when you make a player mad, like there's players that are mad, when they're mad, they turn it up. Right. Like Kobe. Right. But there's players when they're mad, they just like lose control. Like I don't want to give any examples.
No, let's not give examples.
But they just lose control.
Everybody knows that player. You get him mad, he's out of the game. Yeah. So agreed. And those are the emotions, right? If I can get underneath your skin, if I can say something, do something, and you lose control, I won.
Yep. But there's some players when you make them mad, they turn it up.
Correct. Because they know how to channel that into the right energy versus out of controlled energy, right? Yeah. And that's why KG never jawed with him, because he knew that this guy knew how to channel that energy the right way. Yep. So the game and even life, right? It's emotions. They're a big component. Yep. It's intensity. You're in competition. Yep. There's a lot of physicality. Okay. Right? So you gotta know how to manage all that. Yeah. Awesome. So next will be, so I know we didn't go into specific players, but here's one, for example. This here. You want to talk about this? All right. It says the basket stays stationary. Stationary, right? So this is Shane Battier. And Battier. Okay. And he's a Dookie. And yeah, I'm a college Duke fan. It's March Madness. Yep. And I want Duke to win the thing. So Shane Battier, he would, whenever Kobe shoots and he's guarding him, he would put a hand in Kobe's face. To distract Kobe. Everybody knew that was his technique. Yeah. And Kobe, at first, he was missing. But then he worked on it. And that's why he called it the basket stays stationary. Right. Which means even if anything happens, except moving the basket. Right. If anything happens, you have a chance of making the shot. Because the basket is going to stay where it is. Right. So even he practiced, and later it didn't work. Correct. Because he talks about it here a little bit, how even though you tried to block my vision, muscle memory will kick in. Muscle memory only kicks in if you put in enough reps. Oh, yes. Which means you got to put in the work. You can't expect to be, have this happen to you and you succeed through it if you haven't put in the work. Yep. Right? To be successful through something like this requires endless hours of work, reps, and just being a gym rat. Staying in there and putting up so many shots that you could close your eyes and, bucket. Like MJ? Bucket. MJ's free throw? Exactly. Right? Exactly. Just like that. So, yeah. All right, next one. All right. We're getting near the finish line. Second last page. All right. This one. Go ahead.
winning championships is everything.
Winning championships is everything, right? So the end goal is we play to win the game.
Yeah.
As one coach very famously put it out there.
Yeah.
Right, when he was asked, we play to win the game.
Yep.
So Kobe played to win the game.
Yep.
And he wasn't there to sugarcoat it. He wasn't there to, if you weren't on his page to win, then I'm sorry, we don't speak the same language, right? We can't be friends.
Yep.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win with teammates. And we become friends along the process. Great. Like, yeah, it's nice to obviously be friends and have chemistry. But if you're not here for the same reason, then I'm sorry. Like, we can't be friends.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, absolutely.
So I'm guessing he was friends with nobody?
Pretty much. He actually was really good friends with Pau Gasol.
That's it, though.
And I think Karan Butler as well. Okay, so here's the next one.
I built my game to have no holes.
I built my game to have no holes. Here he is. Again, we just spoke about Karan Butler. There's Karan Butler.
Yep.
Right? When he was on the
Rockets.
Clippers.
Clippers. Wait, show me.
He's on the Clippers. He's on the shorts.
Oh, yeah. Red is usually Rockets.
Yeah, but on his shorts, he's got
I know.
Yeah. So Karan Butler. Here is Kobe. I built my game to have no holes.
Yep. That means no weakness.
No weaknesses. How do you do that, though?
By working.
By working, right? By not going out partying, coming back at 3, 4 in the morning.
Yep.
Instead, waking up to go to the gym at 3, 4 in the morning.
Yep.
That's how you do it. That's exactly how you build your game. When he says, I built it, it didn't happen overnight, right? Every season, every session, whatever regimen, whatever technique he was using, his own timeline, it was always to develop and fix this, improve this, better this, develop this.
Yep.
And slowly, as he built that up, and we all know about his 3, 4 workouts a day, that whole, his daily routine.
Angie,
right? From there, all that work leads to then having no holes.
Yeah.
So can you tell me, how do you guard Kobe?
Well, there's one way by setting a whole trap on him.
With multiple people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, one-on-one.
No.
How do you guard Kobe?
Can't.
You don't.
Can't.
You can't. Right? It's like when LeBron was asked, how do you guard Steph? He said, same way you guard me. You don't. You can't. You can't guard great players who worked on their game so much they don't have a hole in their game.
Yep.
Because they can go left, right, post, mid, 3, inside. Like there's no way to guard them.
Yep.
You just hope and pray that you get a good night's sleep and that person has a bad day.
Yeah.
They're just missing that day.
Yep.
Count your blessings.
Yep.
Right? It's like when Austin Rivers prayed in that one playoff when Dame was cooking them. When Austin Rivers was in Denver.
Yep.
There's a meme, right? He's doing this.
Yeah.
And Dame was cooking.
Yep.
Some of those shots Dame was hitting.
He scored 50 plus points.
Dame was on a tear. It was unfortunate they lost. But what Dame was doing, you can just pray and hope he misses.
Yep.
It's like that with those kind of players.
Yep.
So, all right.
Last page.
All right. Last page.
So I can't talk on this because I just started.
You just started. Well, you can talk a little bit about it. Right?
So this says basketball took me everywhere.
Basketball took me everywhere. Now, we are not talking from a professional standpoint, right? Because we're not professionals.
Yeah.
But what a lot of us regular folks, or us average Joes, our common hooper, can relate to for this is basketball helped you develop a lot of relationships, meet a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Go to a lot of courts.
Oh, yeah.
Got to get a lot of these type of opportunities through which you met and made friends with these people, right? With new people, you have your hoop group.
Yep.
Right? And then you get to talking and you have things in common in life and whatnot. So basketball takes all of us somewhere. Okay, maybe not as far as where, Kobe was able to go to China, whatever.
Yeah.
But each one of us who plays a sport, whether basketball, whatever.
Especially soccer.
Whatever sport. Doesn't matter.
Especially soccer.
Right, it's a global sport, right? Whatever sport you play, that sport has the power to take you somewhere. Whether that's in your local, community, or whether that's to the next, township
Yeah,
or the next state.
Because the league I play in, or I just played in, just finished, like I met a lot of people.
Correct. You got an opportunity to go play in that tournament because of through your league, because you're working on your game, you got the opportunity.
Yeah.
So that basketball did take you somewhere.
Yep.
Right. So you do actually have experience. We just never think of it in those terms because you're always thinking, oh, big picture, right? NBA players. No. Let's bring it back to the essence. The essence is it. Basketball takes a lot of us everywhere, but each person has their own journey and their own experiences in that journey. So like I've met friends people who I call friends, otherwise we would have never met. So this for 10 years, we have friends, common friends because of the sport of basketball.
Yep.
Right. So the basketball has taken, like even as a coach, basketball's taken me through your league, right? I'm coaching some and had the opportunity to coach the other tournament league.
Yep.
So basketball takes us many different, or basketball sports takes us many different places.
Yep.
And brings many different people from different walks of life together, who otherwise we would never meet.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why this page really resonated with me. I really, really like, if you think of it in those terms, it hits deep. It hits deep. So that was our, I'll say, sneak peek, our preview of this phenomenal book.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, The Mamba Mentality, How I Play. So if you have it, much love, much respect. If you don't, get it, read it. Promise you'll learn something.
Yeah.
Right? I promise you, you will learn something.
Yeah.
If nothing, you will learn something.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's on a page or a paragraph or whatever it is, you'll learn something, right?
Yep. Or even a word.
Whatever it is. Okay? Kobe Bryant was a wealth of knowledge, and it's unfortunate we won't. The world missed out on all that knowledge he was about to share in his second act.
Yep.
Right. And then
he did share a little bit though.
He shared a little bit. We got a little taste of it, but then gone too soon.
Yep.
Gone too soon, and the world still feels it. We still miss him.
Yep.
And all we can say is when a talent like that comes around, we should appreciate it. We should acknowledge it, and we should try to make the most of that opportunity.
Yep.
Because like in this case right here, gone too soon. Right. No one expected it. So make the most of your opportunity.
Yep.
And sir, that's all I got.
Yep, that's all I got.
This was a heavy episode.
It was a good one.
It was a good one. A knowledgeable one. I learned a few things. It was good to refresh on the book again.
Yep.
And hopefully you guys learned something new. Hopefully you're able to take some of this and apply it. If not already applied it.
Yep.
And this young man will continue to grow and apply a lot of this. He's still learning. He's still on that journey.
Yep.
So, sir, anything else?
No.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around.
Yep.
Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend's friend, tell a friend's friend's friend. Ring that bell, ring a ding ding, so you can get all those notifications when the episodes come out, when the shorts come out. When all that good stuff comes out.
Yeah.
We're always trying to keep it fresh, keep it new. If you have any ideas you want us to do, let us know.
Yeah, bruv.
Yeah, bruv. Right? That's what the kids are saying nowadays. I'm not gonna get into that. Let us know. Hey, we're open to trying anything new, right?
Yeah.
Try some new episodes, some new topics. It's all good.
Yep.
Right. So that's it. Wrap up.
Yep.
All right. Well, once again, remember to follow us at our handle at Oh Kiddan, all your social media platforms, right? TikTok, IG, YouTube, at Oh Kiddan.
Yep.
Cool. With that, see you later. Alvida, Avjo, Kudafis, and Sat Sri Akal. Peace.
Peace. Oh Kiddan.